The concept is simple. Turn $50 into $1,000 playing the finest night tracks every Thursday night. This is Bankroll Building and Look, I have a bit of free time on my hands, but I don't have enough free time on my hands that I can go ahead and edit that video to say Saturday on the off chance that, we actually stream on a Saturday. So, sorry. Mark, you were the first person to point that out immediately.
I that was me, but you played it as soon as you hopped on the us to do prep. I think intentionally, so I would point it out. Like you want to be called on that, but it does it is true.
You could have played that 30 times, and I probably wouldn't have noticed.
Was that like was that Cairo Consort earlier today, where I was like, I wouldn't have bet that horse with Mark's money.
No.
Yeah, I almost put in the chat after the break, and I'm like, well, at least that's one favorite that won't beat me. Sure shit.
You thought it. You brought it.
I thought it. I didn't even write it out, but the thought entered my mind, and that's all it took.
That's so funny.
So that's like calling horses mid-stretch then?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that was amazing last night. How you did that not once but twice, Mark.
It's a talent. I'm amazingly talented at such things. I don't know what that gets me in life other than wishing people's picks, but it's a talent. And then we got on earlier, and Sheldon is also apparently very talented at doing the same thing. So it's a skill.
Yeah. Yeah, my biggest, probably the hardest thing today was I didn't win bet a couple of my bombs, so that hurt a little bit. The one that really hurt was OTWL, who I gave out on our podcast, and was one of my favorite horses of the day. And I took a shower and came back out and saw the races off. So, but that was my fault. I was just playing playing the contest and playing all those different tracks. Like I just I kind of just fell.
It's also hard. You get in that sort of contest mentality where you're looking for contest type horses, and you're not necessarily thinking about how do I approach things from a cash perspective and a cash play. And it's a very different mindset. So a lot of times you get one direction and don't come back the other. But honestly, I thought you did really damn well. I mean, you played the contest well. You put yourself in a spot, took some shots that could have gotten you the win. It just little racing luck, and things didn't quite shake your way. But I think you had the right type of horses and the right type of prices, and I know you got a bunch of breakage, so that's always a nice consolation prize.
Yeah, I felt kind of the same thing. Like I had two horses written down in every race, and I went to go put a pick 5 in, and I'm like, I only wrote down my contest plays, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to bet.
Yeah, I know Caleb and I have dipped our toes into using a new handicapping tool called HTR.
A new handicapping tool.
Well, new to us, right? Semi-new to us. Like we know of it. We know
because you're having a retired Canadian pensioner who's been using it for like 30 years teach you how to use it right now. So it's clearly not new.
Dude, Caleb and I are just grasping at straws at this point because we've just been we've been getting killed the last month. We Caleb and I split a FloCal tournament, and it just it was amazing. We ended up on the same horses. It was like the easiest joint thing you could have possibly done. And we just, I don't know, we fell a little flat. So I think, with NHC around the corner, we're just trying to do something else here. But oh yeah, here it is. It all went downhill when First Dude won the 9th at Gulfstream. I don't think any of us liked First Dude in that spot. So that kind of set the tone for the rest of the afternoon. But
I think I even made a comment like, I really might use all but First Dude in this race because I'm like, this race seems wide open, and then just nothing set up the way that I thought it would on paper. The 3 or whoever it was pushed the pace, which didn't make any sense, and then the 4 just was much the best. But yeah, I mentioned earlier, I think every favorite I didn't use ended up winning, like Cairo Consort and First Dude and all of those. And I think every favorite I did use lost, like Shosturkin and um, the Super Chow and whatever else. But the only one favorite I was right about fading was that Cyclone, whatever his name was, in the Holy Bull. I didn't really like him, but tough day.
All right, so we're gonna be doing some stuff a little different today, just because we got different tracks running. So it looks like we got about 2 minutes to post to Golden Gate Fields. So we got the last race at Golden Gate. We got the last race at Santa Anita. Golden Hour Double is in play. We got Delta Downs coming up here in about, I think, 12 minutes, and then Turfway, I think, is in like 17 or so. So we got a couple things here. So I really like the 7, and there was no way we were ever getting 8-1 on the 7. He's currently 5-2. Was there anything that you liked here, Caleb?
I like the 7 also. In my Golden Hour pick 4, that is not part of the contest, but I'm alive in. I had the 7, it's kind of my only A. And then I used the 1 and the 8 as like my 2B kind of horses.
Yeah, I also, as not part of the contest, played a Golden Shower pick 4, and I had the 8 as my lone A here with the 1 and 9 as Bs, and I have your 7 nowhere, so that's a good omen for your 7.
This was a hard race because I couldn't figure out where the speed was going to come from.
Oh, wait, actually, we have 2 races at Golden Gate. This isn't the last at Golden Gate.
That's why I held the 2 up. Yeah, you got 8th,
gotcha.
8th,
479 is what I got in the Golden Hour. So,
9 wouldn't hurt your feeling. Wouldn't hurt any of our feelings. But I don't know if Caleb has it as well. But I had the horse, and 10-1.
I have no 9. I only have 7, 1, and 8. I was gonna say something.
I have no 7. So when I toss the favorite, you know how this goes.
Is he the favorite? Really? Wow.
Yeah, 7's 2-1 right now. I'm shocked at this. I'm shocked that this 8 is not the favorite. I thought this 8 would actually be pretty short, but
the 8? You kidding me?
What race are you on?
Oh, I'm on the wrong race.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I thought the 8. I don't know if you get 10-1. 5-1 feels right to me on that horse. But yeah, I think the thing that threw everyone off was the line on the 1 was kind of bad here. I didn't think you're 2-1 on the 1 after that last race for no apparent excuse. I mean, I don't think people are going to bet that horse, and that's kind of why I used him. As like, well, if he gets back to that race 2 back, he probably wins. But if he doesn't, he probably runs last. So I figure at 2-1, you can't take that horse. But I didn't think he would get bet like that.
For the content and the contest. Oh, this
I'm trying to get
I was like, wait a second.
Oh, that's why you were having the problems. Okay.
I was like, what the heck?
So it's anything goes pretty much. I mean, same bet types. We can do Golden Gate, Golden Hour, whatever else.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do 7 over 4.9 exacta here for $10. It's a $20 bet.
Yeah,
I was thinking about doubling it to the next race, but the next race I'm really on the chalk, and I feel like, it's fucking Jay. Says, oh, it looks like you guys are gonna do something different. That means he's gonna pick a winner. That's harsh. It was really funny. I got a kick out of on drinking champagne. We had someone comment like, oh, like thank you so much for giving me a tone, right? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Like the horse that was like 8-1 or 10-1 in the book that goes off at like 7-2 or 9-2, like that's the horse that we're getting thanked for that everyone was on. But it's nice that people leave nice comments, unlike Jay.
Josh only apparently gives out winners on the pod now. He doesn't do it on stream anymore. That's just how he rolls.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough game, man. It's a tough game. They're loading in the gate here at Golden Gate. The red light is flashing.
I debated a 7-7 double, but I don't know how much I trust the 7 in the last. I mean, I used him in my Golden Hour pick 4, but to double into him, and the double just went from 3 down to 24 for 2. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not sure where that race came from. I'm not willing to go back to that well.
I was with you. I like the 3 too in the last race, but like At that point, I'm playing the chalk to the 2 chalks, in a double. I don't know. It just never feels good. So Mark's 8 there, getting the lead here.
I would be fine with Mark's 8 getting the win here.
I would too.
I would probably prefer the 7, but 8's a community win.
Hey, if we get 7 over 9 here for the little exacta.
You played 7 over 8-9, Josh, or 7 over 2-9?
4-9.
4-9, okay.
So natural is going to come 9.
It's going to come in 9-7 for sure.
Yeah.
9 looks good, but the 7 still looks good too.
I tossed the chalk. We know how this is going to go. My 8.
Mark's trying to reverse market. Look at that. He's trying to reverse it.
I know, right? He's trying to just like. Oh, come on, kick free. Oh no, is that the 1?
7 or 1? It looks like the 3's got some horse. So does the 2. But I think the 1 might be the winner.
Well, not the B I wanted to eat.
Oh, that's not good. That kills everything.
Well, it's a B for me, but I'll
B for me as well.
So no, Jay. In fact, I'm not doing anything different. I'm still giving out losers. So
I'll be honest. About half the reason I use that horse is because his name is Terry's Boy.
Oh God!
Oh, is it? No way! That's awesome!
Bad.
I didn't even notice that. That's great. That horse was right on the kind of uses a B type or cut line for me. So.
Like if he actually would have been 2-1, I don't think I would have used him. But I kind of figured he's not going to get bet that hard off that last effort. Okay. 9-2. I mean, that feels about right.
So I'm actually going to be firing a contest wager at Delta. I'm going to be firing a what do I have here? I got to go on the other page here to actually remember what I was going to play. 3-8 over 7, $25 double.
I'm actually texting Terry Knight right now.
Let's see. 3-8 over.
Don't have Mama Knight watch the stream because somehow he'll get yelled at for swearing again. Happens every time.
That's right. Oh boy, this 3 horse is 1-2 at Delta.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it should be favorite. Yes, should not be 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, horse looks very good. I actually did handicap part of Delta. Delta has a good card today. So I'm gonna play around a little bit here. I did like the 3 and the 8 here with you, Mark, and then so I kind of agree with that. And I did like the 7 in the next, but I'm probably not gonna play that double. It's hard. I mean, I don't know what the card on the whole looks like because I've only gotten through about 3 or 4 races, starting with race 5. But it seems like there's so many races at a mile that is full of horses that have never gone more than like 6 furlongs. So it's tricky figuring out which one of those are going to handle it and which ones won't.
Yeah, it always is, and it's one of those cards, especially on these Louisiana bred feature days. You just get these things where there are horses that are going to be very, very short, where they just sort of tower over the field that they sort of fit into, and this is another one of those. You're seeing this now, but I thought the 3 and the 8 were pretty equal, and I'm kind of shocked at how much more money this 3 is taking. I mean, the double is just absolutely murdered into the 7 in the next race. It's down to $7. So, what, 3.5 to 1? I mean, that's absolutely insanity. So, but and it also it is hard. A lot of these horses have never gone this far. So, I mean, you're talking about a mile and a 16th here, and like this is a bunch of 7 furlong horses trying to go a mile and a 16th. So,
any love for this 1?
In the 5th race at Delta? No, I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
Okay.
I thought it was probably the 3, which is nothing creative. The 8th, I thought, maybe you can set a soft pace and hang on for a piece. And the 2 was the other horse that I thought might be like a half decent price you could use in here. But, essentially, Broberg had like half the field before scratches. So I tend to think the ones he left in have to be at least somewhat well meant.
Yeah, exactly. If you look at the pattern on the 8 seems to be kind of improving the last couple. Polina should be able to get that one out, clear and hopefully slow the pace down a little bit and be controlled on the front end. So she's pretty notorious for giving pretty aggressive rides. So see if the horse is good enough to go this distance. But this is one that at least has has a couple of races in a mile. I don't think there's a win at a mile, but not a win machine at all, but we'll see. I don't understand the 3, especially by being by Star Guitar, who is not really known for going a route, especially a 2-turn route. I realize this horse, had been a win machine at a mile, but I don't really know if you want to bet this horse stretching out. Trainer's good at it, but it seems like just the 3 is really overbet in this spot, at least for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think he is overbet, but I also think he's the luckiest winner, so it's hard to do much for me.
Yeah, I don't.
Do
yeah.
your Delta PPs have the damn stats or no?
Yeah.
Mine
the damn
don't.
sire stats or the damn stats?
Look at the damn stats. Look at mine. See that big old blank space right here? Where it normally says like, hey, like this person's got like 3 winners out of 8 starters.
It only does that in maiden races.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And turf races, I'm guessing?
I don't think it does it in turf, but it might. I think it's only maidens.
Oh, I guess so. I guess you're right. I don't know why. See, I look at a different program for like one day.
Forget how Brisnet works.
And I forget
it's
how
all
Brisnet
just gone.
Works. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was all there all the time. All right, never mind.
Jay, I use the Broberg. The Broberg's the 8. And I mean, Delta is normally a game of knowing, real Brobergs versus fake Brobergs. You can make a lot of money at Delta just knowing when they're fake. Hasn't been as much this meet, but there are a lot of other meets where, he's got 304 starters at Delta in the past year, which is an absolutely absurd stat. So
he likes it too. He likes the other Broberg.
Oh, he likes the other Broberg. Is that where he's leaning? Okay. I didn't, but Rally's up. Yeah.
There's a nice little middle pick 4 here, but I feel like it's hard to make money in this sequence. A lot of big favorites.
Yeah, you gotta either single the big favorites or toss them, I would imagine. And I don't think it. I mean, maybe it does, but I wouldn't expect it to pay huge.
All right, we still got 6 minutes till Santa Anita. What do we got here at Turfway?
So I really like the late pick 5 at Delta because I think you can get a little skinny early and then maybe catch a price late.
I'll tell you, this is a lot harder, like with limited screen real estate here, to try and track 4 tracks and keep the live stream stuff up. So this will be interesting. There we go. Okay.
Considering a couple of these tracks are going to be real close to one another.
Let's see, Delta. It's post time.
I haven't looked at anything at Turfway, Josh. Did you see anything you liked?
I haven't looked either. I was so focused on that tournament all
contest, day. Yeah. It's hard to look at a bunch of different tracks and actually be able to pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
It's the 5th race at Turfway. That means it's probably some impossible maiden race with like 1 billion first-time starters, like it always is.
I got a little exacta here. I'm gonna use the 128, and then I'm gonna use the 1238, and then I'm going to back that up.
They're off.
I'm not gonna back that up. I was gonna back that up with an 8-3 exacta straight.
Yep, Powell going right to the lead.
Let's see, can I lose money on this exacta?
Okay, doubles did sort of sort themselves out here. Now you gotta hope she slows it down.
Oh, look at my 1 getting this trip. Look at this.
What, 24 and 2? That's fine.
I have expect this 1 to do what that Charlestown horse did, where he just runs back to the barn.
I can't tell if they're speeding it up or this 3 just doesn't have it today, but he went from in a good spot to losing contact.
Yeah, she didn't
did not speed it up.
Identical first and second quarter. If anything, she slowed it down.
On an easy lead there. I mean, she had an easy lead last time I got caught. That's part of the reason why.
Yeah, I know. I got you. I saw the same thing.
A little hesitant, but I mean, like I said, I'm not against that horse. I think she looks good here, and she's getting a great ride. He's getting a great ride, whatever.
Yeah, well
this 3 is not your winner, I can tell you that.
Go, Pow, go.
All right, need this 1 to hang on for second.
Yeah, it can finish like this. I'm cool with that.
Well, 3 is making a little ground, but it looks like second's probably the best you can do.
No, wire. Oh yeah, keep pumping one. This isn't California. Keep going.
Come on, hold on.
One's got him.
Oh, 1/8.
Hold on.
1/8. 1/8. Oh, do it for me. Yeah.
Did you box it, Josh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, baby. What is that?
Oh, well, that was fun.
Oh my God, is the contest over?
Did
I
How
just
much did you
win?
hit it for?
I only had it for $2. Never mind.
And paid $3.45, Josh.
Yeah.
Contest over.
Short. No, I'm
Holy shit! I paid $3.45. That's an outstanding exacto. Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna put me at $960.
Josh, maybe you should play Delta more. I mean, I am curious though. What led you to the 1?
There's a little piece of software called HTR, and when I looked at the 1, it was the only thing that had a PSVX rating of had the best PSVX rating there. Had a little plus. Had the best third fraction. I'm serious. That it was all HTR.
Nice. Well done. 30-1.
I mean, I played it like a fucking idiot. I should have. This contest should have been over, but I got there.
Time to put it all on a horse at Charlestown.
All right. Now I got chat back up. Nick's got $200 left in the Santa Anita tournament. He needs 15-1. What's the play? Did you like it? Was there any bombs at this last in Santa Anita you liked?
I really like the 10. I don't know, but he's 6-1 off the 8-1 line. What price did he say he needs?
He needs like 15-1.
15-1.
I mean,
there's 50. You're getting 14-1 on du jour. I mean, I think that's an outstanding price on that horse.
I kind of like the 6.
I don't hate the 6.
6 is 29-1 right now, but I don't know. There's other things. I mean, there's other ways that you could probably play this and like have like a exacta or something. But I like the 10. I like the 1 or the 10. I like the
I'm gonna
the 2,
fire.
and I like the 6.
If I have time, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna get it in, but I want to play a golden hour double here. I can't find the button. I'm gonna do 10 with the 7 for $10.
I would probably do the 10, do an exacta key in the 10 with a couple of horses, but you're like cutting it super close here. But that's how I would play it. I like the 10 a lot here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take what I got because there's a lot of horses I'd like to key with. Like, I think Hit the Road at 8-1's a nice price. I mean, Bob and Jackie at 30-1 to get a piece. I mean, I don't see why that can't happen. All we know. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. All we know is that Flavian Pratt can't win this race.
I got the 2, the 6, and the 10 in an exacta box is what I'm playing here for $4.
Frankie's been having himself a day. I just need that to continue a little bit. Oh boy, he's going to go 15 wide in the first turn, isn't he? Actually, he's going to send for the lead. I'll be damned.
I have a horrible feeling Caleb jinxed me.
I don't hate that at
Pratt
all.
Comment.
Who's riding Air Force Red? Juan?
Juan.
Yeah. That was one I liked, but I thought that maybe he's more of the down the hill specialist.
I really like Air Force Red, but I just thought, well, I didn't think the 10 would go. I thought it would be the 4, Bob and Jackie, and the 8 would go, and that the 10 would be a closer, actually. But we just saw Juan carve out fractions on that horse, the 10 horse, 2 races back. I mean, went like 22, 40, 47 or something for 110 for a mile and an eighth, and opened up. Either that was a massive performance or the track's playing forward, but we'll see. Frankie's having a hard time slowing that 10 down, though.
I did want to bet that 4, Bob and Jackie, but I had a hard time.
What's like your horse? I'm really surprised you didn't.
It is. I know. I've bet that horse every single time. So like waiting for Valdivia to boom me on that horse, just asking for it.
Well, I'm 5 wide here, so this 8 should win. In a laugher.
I don't have the 8s. That sounds right.
Oh, come on, Hector.
And it's
come on,
Juan's,
Hector.
though. Come on, Frankie. Go to the stick. Go left-handed. There you go.
Come on, Hector.
Hector's coming. The one's coming. Oh my god, he's not going to do it, is he?
Oh no, am I gonna get pratted here?
Oh, I think Pratt might have got the bob. I don't know.
Who was it? Who was the inside?
That was de jure. Please tell me the outside got that.
I don't know. That was close.
Was that the one on the inside?
The one,
yeah,
on,
one on the inside, two on the outside.
I think the one got the bob. I hope not though.
I think the one got the bob, and I have the two.
God damn! Look at the one gallop out so far in front too.
Pasta, gotta be better.
Oh, one. Fuck! If this was Turfway, it would have been the 2. That camera, but it looks like the 1.
If I didn't make that comment before the race, the 2 would have got there.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Because pick 4 won't pay anything or anything now. Christ, if de jure gets there, oh,
dude, I thought Hector was gonna get there. I thought this contest was over again. I'm
still hoping for like a phantom camera angle that puts the 2 in front, but I just can't see that happening. But until they post the numbers, you always have that little bit of hope, right? Even if you know that you got beat.
The 2 keeps me alive in the golden hour.
Because if anything, with the camera angle, the inside's ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 gets me alive in the golden hour as well.
Wait, does it? Does it get me alive in the golden hour?
I gotta hope for a dead heat.
Who won that Golden Gate? Oh no, the one does not get me alive in the golden hour. Never mind.
Yeah, damn. Come on, dead heat.
No, just phantom. We just need a phantom camera angle. That's all.
We need one of those Kentucky Downs camera angles.
I mean, the 2 is a Baffert. This is the home of Baffert.
True.
Just don't show a camera. Just the 2-1. Yeah, there it is.
We can't even get like a Photoshop camera angle or anything. I can't believe the horse went 15-1. That's still insane to me. De jure goes off 15-1.
It's craziness. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think about that ride by Frankie. I guess you have, from that post and with the track, the way it's been playing, I guess it's not the worst. But
what other option did he have? I mean,
you
draw in the parking lot. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. He did the best he could with what he had. I don't really hate it.
Yeah, he probably didn't have a lot of other options.
Man, that took the wind out of my sails.
Man, 2 gets up, and I'm on a. Well, I don't know. With that Baffert in the first leg, the golden hour is not going to be that good either way.
Totally missed Turfway, but
yeah, if that Baffert gets up, I'm setting a fairly nice pick 4. Well, I don't know what we'll see, but
right. I just don't know what I paid, considering that Baffert horse was pretty short. In the first
boys.
leg.
Well, I'm sitting at 935 here still. 935 and Mark's what? This is Mark's 3rd buy-in.
Yeah, 3rd.
And Caleb's bought in like 20 times. So.
Yeah, I'm on like 26 or something.
Yeah, so
I think this is 4.
Maybe I should pull up the Binny's website and just start shopping. Although I have been here before.
Oh, they have the 4 Go stakes today at Turfway. I didn't realize that.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
They must have a good card
Next
today.
Race.
Oh, it's a good race anyway.
You see who's in this race, right? The 9 horse.
Visitant. Am I supposed to know that horse?
Well, if you play Turfway at all, you know that horse.
Oh. 4 to 5. Not much of
8-1-1 and 10 starts at Turfway Park.
So not much money to be had then in this race.
But hey, maybe he just doesn't get there. He won the 4 Go last year by length and 3/4. He's won his last 2 starts by 4 lengths and 3 1/4 lengths.
So this is named after the same 4 Go. There's just another 4 Go?
Yes.
The other 4 Go.
Okay. The what? Huh?
The other 4 go stakes.
This is confusing. Simple mind, just way too confusing.
I wonder if is there money to be made playing against one here though?
Has anyone watched any Turfway? I mean, is it playing to speed or closers outside? Anything in particular?
I haven't seen it today.
I haven't either. I know it kind of like switches pending with the weather sometimes, and I know I know most of the country's pretty cold right now, so I'm not sure what to make of that. But
dude, I had my window open today.
I guess that cold front didn't move through. It's on the East Coast now.
It was like once it hits like 40 degrees, it's really impossible to keep this room I'm in like at a good temperature, because like I got my computer in here, and then I got all the lighting and stuff, and it's just like it just there's just a lot of extra heat in this room. And with obviously downstairs is an ice box, we keep it at 60 degrees, but once it starts warming up downstairs, it's just impossible. So today it was like 65 downstairs, and like I swear dude, it was like 80 degrees in this room, so I had to crack the window open. Jay's got a little bit of a little exacta box here. He's got the 1-4-5-8 here. So he's just going against the favorites in the spot. He's got a couple of nice prices here.
I respect that.
Jay does seem to think that they're closing at Turfway today. So I'll watch this replay of this last race here.
Is that a cold weather thing there where it gets cold and they?
I mean, that's what it was, but I don't know. I still don't really know if the Tapeta's done anything, from switching off the poly track to the Tapeta. Because that was the thing, is when they were on the poly track, it was outside closers once it got cold, especially I think on the sprints. That was when Papa would we would all be in the Discord and just
boxing up the outside 3 or something.
Oh, that was so much fun, the good old days. I'm trying to find a horse to use underneath at Turfway under the 9 here. I don't really see how you beat the 9, but I respect Jay for taking a shot.
No, he's looking at Golden Gate.
Oh,
with his play. But he said closers at Turfway. Like, you can't use the 8 underneath because the 8's obviously the second.
Right. I mean, right? I don't think you can. You're going to get 3-2, 2-1 your exacta there.
What about someone like the 6? Someone like the 6? Let's see what the computer says.
I love how it's been upgraded. It's been upgraded from a calculator to a computer now.
No,
it's because I started using it.
Okay.
I mean, the connections are kind of rough, but the 4 ran a good race last year in this race. You just have no idea if he's going to close or go to the lead, though. I could maybe see trying to get the 4 underneath.
The 4 is the 1 and the 4 are the 2 bombs it likes in here.
You probably don't get much value out of using the 3 underneath, I wouldn't think.
Oh my God! Why does Matt Dinnerman have a broom?
What?
He had a broom.
It's been a thing for a while. He's been breaking the broom out a lot. I listened to it on mute, so I have no idea why. But
I do kind of like the 1. Just on the cutback, Walter's ride's outstanding at Turfway. Although there's no weight break in a stakes race, so it kind of sucks.
In case anybody's playing along at Delta, I'm firing a 7-7 double on with non-contest bucks because I'm dead already. Because Josh
you lost your money already?
Yeah, I posted. I played a double. Your horse ran down mine.
Oh, you went all 50 right off the bat?
Yeah, I played a $25 double.
I struggled with this race at Delta because I can't decide what to do with the 3. I mean, that last race was not very good, but he's probably the class of the field. But if you're just looking at raw figures, I mean, the 6 and 7 are probably faster.
I'm watching this replay here at Turfway as it freezes on me.
What'd you say you won here, Mark? 7 what?
Just 7.
7-7.
7 win?
No, I played a double. 7-7 double.
7-7.
7 over 7. Ice cold.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to work that 5 in this race at Delta. Again, one of those races where I'm not really sure how many of these horses want to go this far. And the 5 just kind of strikes me as a horse that wants to kind of keep on coming on.
So, I mean, the 7 seems to be, won the first 2 with pretty easily. Speed figures say the 7 is, best horse in the field. Issue here is there are 3 horses that all arguably need a lead in here. You could make it a case that the 3, the 6, and the 7 all need the lead. And a wise man once said it, 2 horses does not cause a meltdown, but 3 does. So if that's your take, there are other ways to go in here, and they're all pricier ways to go. I don't necessarily know how you structure a ticket to take advantage of the potential speed collapse, because I don't really love anybody else who's an off the pace type in this race.
Yeah, I like the 1 in here a little bit.
The 1, yeah, that was my thought.
I don't want him to go to the lead, and I'm afraid that he might. But I don't know if he can win off the lead, which is the problem. But I thought he was the best of the speeds of the last time at Fairgrounds, which is probably a better race than this, even though it's an allowance. And just kind of got tired late after kicking clear. I mean, if this horse can find a way to just kind of sit off the pace a little bit, I'd be pretty he did maybe earlier in his career. I'd be interested. So him and the 5 are the 2 horses I kind of like at prices. But
I was gonna say the 5 seems to have fired okay races on. Going fast. I mean, finished 4th and 3rd, put up similar figures in the slop and a good track at Fairgrounds, but I don't know. I mean, maybe getting back to fast track helps them out.
Yeah, if you want a crazy bomb, I mean, and a horse can get the distance. The only horse with a win at the distance is the 4, who's 34 to 1 right now.
Don't I have to bet the 6?
You do, yes, you do have to, and I also have to bet the 7 for the same exact reason.
I promise. Oh, good.
But no, I thought that the 4 was interesting here. The one horse that does have a win going this distance, albeit it was on a wet fast track, but that last Fairgrounds effort was much improved. Needs a massive step forward here to be a player, but it is a more off the pace type who at least can get the distance. So
Let's see. Calculator's got mini shots with the 5 and the 2.
With the 5 and the 2. Okay.
The 5 makes sense. I think the 3 is going to be tough to beat here, though.
Yeah, Jay, I sort of agree with you with Delta looking like the 3 favorites. My concern here is that all 3 favorites arguably need the lead. So that's a bit of a scary proposition when, 3 potentially desperate need the lead types all are going to go full sendy. That's recipe for disaster.
Let's see if I can end this contest here.
Oh boy. Go big. Go big, Josh.
Well, hold on. I got to see Golden Gate. What this exact is paying.
Well, I forgot about Golden Gate, huh?
It's paying $12. What do I
You're
need?
getting 3 to 1 in the 7. That's a good price.
Yeah.
What's $12, Josh?
The exact.
With.
I'm just gonna play a $10 exacta box here. The 3-7. It's not sexy, but see if we get there with it.
I'm going to do something weird I never do. I'm not going to try a trifecta here at Golden Gate.
Oh, God.
7, 2, 4 over 3. And then 7, 3 over 2, 4.
That's going to be funny. This contest ends with Caleb winning $1,000 trifecta.
That would be pretty funny. I got it for $5. Three seems kind of like a clunker. I'm just trying to get that horse to hit the board. I think 7's the horse to beat. The 2 got bet a lot more than I thought, so I'm not getting the price I expected. But with the 4, I almost always try to include Santa Anita Del Mar shippers when they come to Golden Gate, even if the form looks bad. I feel like they're just generally a cut above.
Any love for the 10 here, Caleb?
Yes, a little bit, especially at that price.
Yeah, I had that horse listed as a B.
Yeah,
so
I have a lot of questions about the distance more than anything, but I mean,
yeah, I don't even remember why I had the horse as a B, but it was a horse that I marked down. So.
The 7 is too long to have any chance, in my opinion. This horse should be 3-2 in this field, if you believe the last race. Instead, you're getting 3-1 or 5-2.
He's getting all sorts of comfy on the front end, and they ain't cranking.
24.
I was like, "Where's my horse?" But he was in between horses, and I was like, "No, that's the 5. Where is the 3?"
The 3's sitting in third on the outside. He's the gray.
Okay, I thought for some reason.
Oh, he's in third. Okay.
10.
I just need the race to end like right now.
Or right now.
Give me a nice 48-1. It's gonna be like 47-4 though, I bet.
Dude, what is
oh my god, 48-4. There we go.
What is going on? Why is the screen all like fuzzy?
I don't know.
There's this thing called fog, Josh, and they get it in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Do they get rain in California? I didn't know that was a thing.
They get that too. I would imagine that is Bay Area fog, though.
Somebody's moving up. I think it's the 8 on the outside.
Yeah, it's the 8, 1 just behind on the outside.
I don't have any of them. My try doesn't look so hot. Showing if the 7's going to hold on. Looks like he's dead in the water, maybe. Well, maybe not. He found their gear.
I need the 3 to re-rally. No, 7's in trouble. Here comes the 8.
1's going to run him down. Easy.
Dude, I couldn't see the fucking numbers.
It looks like it is raining. That's crazy.
1, 7, 2.
Could I have got to the 1?
No, I could not have.
I mean, the Golden Gate, every single horse looks the exact same to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's
like speed figures, run style. It's just like every horse looks the same. I don't understand how people differentiate here.
I have the same problem with Turfway, though. I think it's just
on Turfway, all the horses look different, but I just can't find the ones that are going to different good. In Golden Gate, all the horses look the same. But, all right, I'm down to $20 left for the night.
Yeah, I'm down to 915.
Oh man, just put it all to show on the 9 horse at Turfway.
That is a valid play.
Do it.
Could you just imagine? Dude, I could never do that. I could never in a million years do anything stupid like that.
I mean, he's literally like never missed a try. I'm sure it's fine.
Do it.
Jockey.
There is 21,000 in the show pool on him, which is, by Turfway standards. I mean, it's twice as much as the win pool on him. So
maybe there's a jumper opportunity here for us.
Maybe I can try to double out of that horse if I can find a price in the next to Turfway.
Golden Gate's done, so let me pull up. I'll move the Turfway feed somewhere better. Close this. I don't know why all these are open. All right, there we go. I think we got this under control now. Yeah, Jay, 9 does not miss a try until the 2 burns him up on the front. All right, we close Santa Anita and Golden Gate. All right, well, Delta's, we got 4 minutes until Delta here.
I'm not going to fire at Delta. I want to play a personal pick 3 using the 1 and the 5, but I'm not going to play it in the contest. I think the next 2 races look very chalky. I'm trying in the third. Well, yeah, the next 2 look chalky, so I would hope to catch somewhat of a price here, but not a contest play.
All right, I'm gonna do something here with this 3. We're gonna do a 2, 3, 5 exacta box. $5.
I can see the gears turning in your head, Josh.
I remember that I had a Twin Spires promo, so I'm making sure I collect that.
Nice, very nice. Debating depositing more to play this late Delta pick 5.
What race did that start in, Mark?
It's 8. Yeah, 8 through 12.
I gotta finish capping. I'm definitely gonna play that though.
I think the early, well, in my capping, the early is pretty logical, and then I think you could get the last 3 could be. You might find some prices.
Kind of looks like it kicks off with a free square.
It arguably kicks off with a free square, then even a freer square.
Really?
Yeah, race 9. I don't know how the 1 loses. I mean, Jock falls off. That horse absolutely towers over that field. It's probably going to be your shortest price favorite of the evening, I would think. Free drop Maddie, the Calhoun horse. I think that's why Relu's here.
Do we have a force out tomorrow?
Where?
At Santa Anita?
I hadn't heard.
If we do it, the other thing I'll be doing tomorrow then.
I thought there was a force out, but maybe I'm misremembering because I thought someone said there was a mandatory. You see, the problem is that, all right, some people like to say that every pick 6 is mandatory now as a joke. So maybe I'm misremembering here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Caleb, free drop Maddie, the 20-point buyer advantage and the another 20 or 30 point of time form advantage on that horse. I don't know how the horse loses, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely the figures horse. I think the 4 in the prior race is probably still a bigger favorite just because he's a little more proven. At the distance.
I respect that.
But I think your 1 is going to be a huge favor as well. But again, another one of these horses that are stretching out. That's was life or death to get 6 last time, albeit against probably.
Pick better. 6 mandatory payout on Sunday, February 5th, Santa Anita Park.
Really? Carryover's got to be what, 500,000?
They think the pool's going to be.
I mean, what's the carry right now? I'm sure the pool will probably be 2.5 million, 3 million maybe.
Yeah, what's the takeout on that wager then?
I think it's low. I think it's 15%.
Oh, if it's 500K and you're getting 2.5, then that's very player friendly.
I think it's 320,000 into it. It gets
okay,
3 million.
Well, even 320 into 3. I mean, that's
Early pick 5 carry over at Turfway as well, but that's next time they run the carried over today.
Turfway doesn't run on Sunday, do they?
No. Do you remember? We were doing a stream. We were doing a stream once, and there was like a carryover, and the carryover went to like the next race for a pick 5. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
It was weird.
Where was that at?
Was that Turfway? I forgot where it was, but I remember we were.
I want to say it was Fairgrounds or something.
All right, so I got a $5 exact box here. 2, 3, 5. Tossing the 2 outside the 6 and the 7, who were the short prices, but I know the 3's getting bet down a little bit.
You have to respect that Josh is just firing at every track, trying to get to 1,000.
He's working so hard at this right now.
You have to admire the effort.
I respect the hustle. I really do.
Not only that, but I'm firing at every track on a night where, like, normally I have like a little bit of prep done, right? 5 minutes or so of prep. I'm doing this on 0 minutes of prep. So because of
I
that
mean, but that's when you do
contest.
your best work is on, cap and pick fives as they're loading to the gate.
Oh baby, did you see the screenshot from the gaming chat?
I did not.
Take a look in there.
Uh-oh. Brian's getting back after it.
Uh-oh.
Dude, today I was playing a game, Caleb, before we came on here, and we do like this like ridiculous like 4-man gank on middle, and it was our middle was a Malzahar and their middle was a Vigar, and so the Malz didn't like he like went in and he just ate everything that the Vigar had and died anyways, and so he started question mark pinging us, even though we all came to gank, and because he's an idiot. And so I pinged him like 30 seconds later about something, and he's like, "Don't you dare ping me." Needless to say, we lost that. Needless to say, we lost that one. But what's going on here? I don't have the sound on, but
they're
Delta
taking their time. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like they're having a little trouble.
Or is this just Louisiana?
Nah, it's just that everything's a little slower on the south.
It's true.
Is it really? All right. Yeah, get out there and burn yourselves up 6 and 7.
Well, this is not at all what I expected, so I'm glad that how this is shaping up is nothing like it was set up on paper.
You didn't think your 7 was going to get the lead?
No, I thought my 7 would get the lead. I thought the 3 and 6 would be gutting it out with him for it, not letting him have it easily so that he could rate.
Well, Mark's promise always tends to just get fucked up in the stretch, so especially at the top of the stretch. When Mark makes that promise at the top of the stretch, it never pans out. I don't know. He looks like he's doing okay. The 6 is pushing him a little bit, but
he's getting a little pressure.
49 and almost 49 and 4. I mean, if it's not the 6 or 7 from here, then got some bad horses. It's going to be
5 over 2 or 3, preferably. Fall off. Take each other out. Go to the barn.
What did you bet here, Josh?
2, 3, 5 exacta box.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be 6 or 7 here.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be 6 from here.
Ooh, almost took each other out.
No
Josh
way.
almost called it.
Mark, you keep talking, Mark.
Yeah, that's stupid.
They're probably going to look at that, huh?
Yeah, I don't think anything changes, though. I'd be very surprised if anything changes there.
All right, well, let's take a look at Turfway here. Got 2 minutes to post here, race 6. Visitant's currently 1-2.
Are you going to show bet this 1-2?
I'm not going to show bet this 1-2. I don't.
You know you want to.
I definitely do not want to. I don't want anything to do with that. Honestly, I think the horse that makes the most sense is probably the 3 to beat Visitant. Maybe the 6.
What horse Corral is on?
I don't know if you're getting the price. Corral's is on Visitant, the 9.
Oh, okay.
Has Calculator got anything interesting here? Dominant favorite. Outlook very chalky. It's got a VI of 38 though. Oh wait, no, that's high.
That's high.
It's got a VI of 38.
So Josh, if you'd really like that one in the last, man, do you look what these doubles are paying in here? Yeah, okay, now they're going to look at it.
All right, I'm gonna play an exact at Turfway. I'm gonna play 9/1 for $10.
I was gonna say I like the 9-1. I think is probably the play.
I'm also gonna play a double 9 to the 8 in the next race. So $10 on that as well. Those are my last two bets. Looks like it's too hard to make money at Delta with some of the chalk that I think is coming up. As he says, as he takes a 1-2.
It's okay. I'm gonna box the 1-9. And just for good measure, I'm gonna put $10 to win on the 9, on the 1, not the 9. I'm not win betting a 1-2, as much as Mark would rather. Oh, buddy, we got low proof himself, Matthew DeSantis in chat, saying hope you've been having a winning day. I'm winning. I don't know about Mark and Caleb, but
it has not been a good day.
You want to know what's funny is that actually puts me up for the day.
There you go.
So, all right, they're off.
What'd you play here, Josh?
I got a 1-9 exacta box, and I got some win money on the 1.
You have about $950 more than I do in this contest, but you boxed an exacta with a 1-2. Shame on you.
They are going fast up front here at Turfway. But
is this fast for Turfway?
Yeah, my 1's losing contact with the field though.
He's got him right where he wants him.
This 8 is looking menacing as hell though. Is that the Landeros horse?
I think it is.
Yeah,
it looked like it was tough to. I don't think the 9 was really likely to lose, but it looked tough to get around either the 7 or the 3 or the 8 underneath.
Are you sure?
I don't know. 9 might be empty.
Out a horse.
Oh, yeah, he's got no chance.
Fuck, it is the
Be glad you didn't show about that one.
I told you, dude. Good stop. Good stop. Fuck, dude. It was the late pace. Dude, Jay, God bless it, dude. That was the late pace horse.
Was it?
Yeah.
Jay called that?
Jay said that late pace. That was the highest late pace last race at
nice call, Jay.
Here. And then coming from Woodbine, yeah. Fuck.
I mean, it's almost just unfathomable to me for that 9 to run the way he did there. But.
Dude.
By the way, Josh, I think Matt has a point here.
There is not.
Yeah, you lie. There's about 4 of them.
That's not one of them.
That is not one of them. Also not one of them. Not the one I was going for, but okay.
Oh no.
Is that so? That is his late pace horse, huh? Oh, good call by him.
Well, I don't know if that was his late pace horse, but he said to look at the late pace. That's what he's been playing, and on Brisnet that looked like the late pace.
That's kind of why I like the 1. I'm like, he's got a big cutback in here, inside post. He lost a Fancy Liquor out last out, who is or at least used to be a pretty decent maker horse. I'm like, all right, like let him go and then make a run, but. I think he's clearly just a router that just doesn't have the tactical speed to keep up with these sprinters.
Yeah,
even if he does get off pace.
The 1 had the best last fraction on calculator, but Brisnet really liked that last race.
There was a little black class on the 6 out of the graded stakes, but I wasn't really sure. I'm never really sure what to do with these Woodbine shippers at Turfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay, if you box those up, you just did pretty damn well.
Wait, we were just talking about fucking boxing horses, and all of a sudden, you're like, "Oh yeah, you should have boxed them." Get out of here.
But he put.
Like I'm really surprised Mark hasn't just bought a soundboard to fight back.
Oh goodness.
He's on Amazon.com right now.
That's right. He's like, I'll go find one.
He's like,
Come
I
on,
didn't
Prime
even
Day.
think about that.
I think I can program the G keys on my Corsair to do that. Just too much effort. Oof, this Free Like a Girl opens at 3-2. So you, which 165 you playing tomorrow, Josh?
If there's a pick and pray one, I'll play the pick and pray one. But I know I can play either the.
There's a horse players and a horse tourneys, so both have one.
Yeah, I think there's one that's restricted to people without a seat too, which I never know if that's like easier or not. But I mean, I guess it would be.
It should theoretically be, but I've played a few of them and I've never done well on one. That doesn't mean anything, but
yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll take a look. I haven't looked yet, but I guess I got some time. So
Did you get your Vegas flights booked yet, Mark?
I have not. I'm kind of playing
isn't it?
Yeah, dude, it's getting really expensive.
It's probably not going to get any cheaper now that you're inside of a month, or almost inside of a month.
Yeah, almost inside of a month. Gary was just mentioning that the prices on the hotel rooms themselves went up. So I was looking at that, and then I was hoping like if I waited till like 3 weeks out, the prices would come back down a little. But it's gonna be brutal,
dude. I the same thing happened to me with the rooms. I tried to book one early, and I had more options super early, and I waited a little bit. Luckily, like Horseshoe didn't go get more expensive, so whatever. But yeah, so the horse players one is live, and the horse tourney ones is pick and pray. I might almost rather just do the pick and pray one.
I will probably, if you're doing pick and pray, I'll hop on the other one then.
I don't know.
Divide and conquer, you know.
I'm gonna see.
No,
see how the entries look though.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same. But yeah, no, Caleb, I looked at airfare. I'm hoping it comes down a little. The cheapest I could get, and that was literally like moving flights around, moving days around, everything else was like $750, which is just freaking brutal. And that's like back of the bus and
brutal. That's tough.
I mean, the room I don't mind. The room wasn't that bad. I think room because I'm probably flying in real late Tuesday of that week, and we'll be there, and then leaving late Sunday, early Monday. The room wasn't that bad, but the airfare is just brutal.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'll say and Mark gets slightly better comps than I do, and even Mark was showing me the pricing, and it's just insane for that week
for the rooms.
Yeah. I mean, we don't get Caleb comps, right? We're not.
I have no idea why, but I mean, I've ever room comped under Caesars except for Nobu.
I thought it was Nobu and Cromwell.
And Cromwell, you're right. And Cromwell. I always forget that's a Caesars property.
Dude, staying at Cromwell would be dangerous for you.
But
wait, where are you staying when you're out there, Caleb?
I'm staying at Planet Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're right across the street from me then. Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say it's Caesars, but I had slightly better comps at Planet Hollywood, and it's closer to Horseshoe.
Yeah, they gave him like an upgraded room. Like I think he's got a suite, some free play, some resort credit.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, so should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay in Aria just because then I can literally don't have to leave the hotel to play poker if I want to. Because there's 0% chance I qualify through out of first chance, last chance.
Yeah, if not, dude, you might as well just go fucking play some poker and.
Yeah, just fuck around while you guys are playing. Yeah, I've tended to hang out in the room in the past, but we'll see. I might, I can float around in the room, or I can. That's the one nice thing about NHC is you can kind of it's a room full of degenerate horse players. Like, it's our people, so it's fun to hang out there and just chill. But I think I'll try to make a little better effort to actually play some games I've wanted to.
So you guys thought this next race here at Delta was chalky?
Yeah, I think the 7 wins for fun, but of course I thought the 7-1 for fun would win for fun in the last race. So,
I mean, I didn't like love the chalk per se, but I think between the 3, the 6, and the 7, one of those probably win. I tried to make an argument for the 8, but
the 8 I have is a B. I have it 7 over 3-8.
I actually like the 6 the best here, believe it or not. What price are we getting on the 6?
5-2.
That's okay.
Yeah, Relly's been riding real well, so yeah, I just I can't fault you. I really can't fault you with that horse. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's something a little bit weird. This horse was 50-1 against a lot of these horses 3 starts ago, and now he's 7-2 off the back of two wins. But maybe they figured something out. I don't know.
Well, it looks like off the long layoff, she sort of turned a corner and they figured something out. That Magnolia, she was an absolute bomb, and then in the next 2 starts, she was much shorter, and seems to they've kind of figured the form out. So I wonder if there was long campaign or something, and just they've gotten her freshened and everything sort of sorted out. Seems like Reliu's got a lot of real live mounts. He's been having quite a night so far. So yeah, I don't hate the 6. It's a horse that figures alone I didn't love, but there's a lot of other things to like there.
This is one of those races where I'd probably try to play like a try or an exacta that's like 6-7 over 3-8 over 3-8 or something. Because I think the 3 and 8 are probably more likely to get a piece than to outright win. But you're getting a great price on the 8. And the 3's
you really are
7-2,
really
but he's almost guaranteed to hit the board, just like Visitant is at Turfway. So
Yeah, I've run into that horrible thing with these horse tourneys where I'm sort of like, I'd love to qualify, but I sort of also don't want to qualify. Like, I don't know. It'd be fun to say, oh yeah, I played in the NHC, but it's also sort of like, I could do other stuff while other people are playing the NHC. So do I really want to qualify?
I mean, you found plenty of time to lose money at Let It Ride.
Dude, that took all 30 seconds.
It took 10 seconds. So.
I mean, literally, I couldn't have lit the money on fire faster. Literally, it would not have burnt as quick as is what Gary and I went through cash there. That was something special.
We're sitting at, we're walking out of NHC. We're walking out of the day, and we're like gonna head over to dinner. We probably got like an hour and a half to kill or something before dinner, and so we're like, oh, we'll kind of like work our way to dinner and like stop at the casinos, play a little bit and whatever. And so we're in Bally's, and I'm just having a conversation with Capone and these two guys. They're like Gary and Mark. They're like, oh,
we weren't in Bally's. We were in Aria.
It was in Bally's.
I think we were going
Bally's because you ended up moving over to the next table was 3-card poker, but it was full.
Was that what it was? Okay.
Yeah. Because Capone wanted to go play Capone wanted to go play roulette on there, and the roulette machine was right by you guys. But we were sitting there, and so these two guys, they're gonna Gary and Mark, they're gonna go try and play 3-card poker, and so me and Capone are just talking to each other, and so it turns out that they couldn't find a 3-card poker that was open, but the lady talked them into playing Let It Ride right next to the 3-card poker. So they sit down, and me and I don't even remember what Capone and I were talking about, but Capone's like, I'm like telling Capone something, and he's like, dude, it's like they're reaching back into their pockets. And sure enough, both of them are doing this move, right? The leaning over to grab my wallet out of my ass.
We've all seen that move.
And they couldn't have been sat down for more than 2 minutes. And so I walk over, and Mark's like, dude, we each lost $200 playing $10 Let It Ride in 2 minutes. I don't know how that's possible, but
that's impressive.
It was a talent. It was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to do that again this year.
It only takes them 2 minutes, so.
You don't need much time.
Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to make a case for some of these long shots here, but man, I mean, like the two seems to like Delta. 3, not so much. Although he has got a couple wins at the distance. The 4 is 4 to 7. Is 4 scratched? No, 5 scratched. I'm trying to like see if one of these Delta well, the 7 also likes Delta, and that's your favorite right now. And he likes a distance. His last run at a mile was a dud, but it was also in the mud. But he's munning, so he should be absolutely great on the mud. I don't know. Computer thinks that this is a chalk fest, and this is like an unbeatable favorite. But I'm here to prove this computer wrong. I'm nothing if not determined, Mark.
Do you see who the computer likes in the next race at Turfway?
Current, right?
That's right, Current. Been chasing him for 2 years. Not going to stop now.
He's a price too, isn't he?
20 to 1. Let's see what Jay likes. I'm just going to follow Jay, actually. Jay said late pace double at Turfway, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 with the 1, 7. Are any of those horses Current?
No, Current is the 8.
You probably just left him off by accident.
Current's also a speed horse, isn't he?
He's like a presser.
No negative factors. Oh man, loves Current. Loves the 7 too. To be fair to Jay. Oh man, I'm gonna have to bet Current.
Oh, Jay's really going after the 7. I like that.
Yeah, he likes this. He loves the 7 here. He's got a nice.
Hard for me to bet John McKee right now.
What's that Delta?
Oh, that's Delta. I was gonna say what?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more
I'm
sense.
singling the 7 here.
Yeah, I'm like that's
21
bold,
1.
man.
That is a Jay move though. Jay likes to find chalk he hates and just play against it. It's very Caleb-esque.
Yeah, except he makes money doing it.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen Jay and Caleb in the same room. Or what's our buddy's name?
Jared Bush.
Jared Bush. We haven't seen Jared Bush either. In the same room with Caleb. Probably 'cause that's where Caleb gets all his picks.
Yeah, Jared hasn't been around. That's why all my picks are losing lately. Is I don't have Jared's picks to lean on.
Well, yeah, his wife won't let him play anymore, right?
Yeah, he irks me. What to do at Delta? I'm gonna wait till the late pick 5, I believe.
Yeah, same.
Jay says he'd be the ugly one in the room. Yeah, this is tough. Like trying to make money here. The 7 looks pretty tough. But I don't know. I mean, like he's kind of regressed. He regressed big time that last race, but he won. But Briz really didn't like that last race, huh?
I mean, in time form, I absolutely love the last race. So, if he runs back to that last race, he just absolutely should destroy this field. Or she should. And the other thing with Free Like a Girl, she's 4 or 5 at Delta, so she clearly handles the surface, which is always a challenge for horses. And the only time she didn't handle it was on the sloppy going, which we obviously aren't tonight. So. And you can also make an argument that 6 furlongs probably isn't her best trip. She might want to go a touch further. So maybe give her a little bit of a. I mean, she did wire that last one out, but it may not be her best trip, and that's why the figure might have come back a little late, or her best distance, whatever.
And they really like this. He likes the 7 too, the computer at Delta or Turfway.
I was gonna say that 7 at Delta is also really interesting. They paid $5,500 for this horse that's now earned $754,000. Talk about a nice buy at a sale. Damn.
I mean, that's the kind of dealings you want to make, right?
Whew. I just was looking at that and going, "Wow, that is
right."
You don't see horses like that. 10 wins, 10 for 22 lifetime, and obviously a horse that's never really run in the big leagues, playing the smaller circuits, Fairgrounds, Delta, Charlestown, Louisiana Downs, Prairie Meadows, kind of circuits. But those kind of earnings, that's out of, from that little of a purchase price. That's really impressive.
Well, I think it really helped that ran second in 2 grade 3s.
Mhm.
The Charlestown Oaks, and then has just been winning in these state bred races.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
always
to
said
figure
that-
out
I always said that if I
where's
were, real quick, I was gonna say, I always said that if I were to get into ownership of a horse, it would either be New York bred or Louisiana bred, maybe
Yep.
California bred, but it's really hard to keep a horse out there. But those state bred bonuses are just so good.
They are really
totally.
nice.
And this is coming
It's
from
funny.
someone who knows nothing about ownership, unlike Mark. But go ahead, Mark. Sorry, I've cut you off.
No, I was just gonna say the only thing I was going for, and I agree with you. I think those are 2 states that are very friendly to ownership groups, especially the fractional. And I mean, the cool thing with NYRA is, or in New York, you only need 3% ownership to be considered an owner, and you get all owners perks at 3%. So the 3% number for a lot of ownership groups is maybe $1,000. You can get in very approachably, which is a real nice thing. I'm just looking at this 7, trying to figure out where did all of those earnings come from, because the horse basically runs in 100K black types every time. But that's you finish second you win one of those. It's what, 60K? How do you? I guess. Okay, I guess.
I think it's a grade 3s. I mean, those 2 grade 3s probably made a big chunk of it.
What are they? I mean, a grade 3 is going to pay what, 150, 200K to win. So you're getting 60 for second.
That's true.
I mean, just trying to figure, is there some
22 times?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, true. The wins in the place, so it'd be 17 of 22 in the exacta, which would be where you'd make most of your money. So, but still, that's an impressive career, and yeah.
All right. Well, in 2021, made 281,000. In 2022, made 421,000.
Yeah. I mean, good on them. Cool. I mean, you talk about cool horses. A horse I've never really heard of or followed, but very cool horse.
Yeah, won 3 black types in a row.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you also have to love these kind of, I mean, I realize it's Louisiana bred feature day, right? Like, you're like, oh, it's Louisiana breds. That's kind of, whatever, like, who cares? But it's also really cool to see there's a lot of horses in here with 20, 30, 40 starts. These are the kind of horses that are the bread and butter of horse racing. They're running consistently. They're running in. You get to see them a lot, and that's what keeps the sport, keeps the sport going. So these are really cool cards in that fact.
Jay thinks that Nebraska breds are going to be the next.
Is that the next big thing?
What's who is Storm the Courts Storm the Courts sire? He's a Nebraska bred, or he's in Nebraska now. Yeah.
No way.
Uncle Sully says he's the best uncle you never knew you had.
Is that Court Vision?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that the New York bred program is really, really good, and it's an approachable program. Um, for if you're saying, hey, I have, I'm interested in being an owner, I have this much budget. There's a lot of ownership groups where you can say, hey, I have 1 grand, 3 grand, 5 grand, not crazy money to throw at this. What's the best option? I know the group that I'm quasi affiliated with is called Hibiscus Stables. And what they do a lot of is they will buy these New York breds that are, basically a 2-year-old in training. And you can do a package where you can maybe buy, I want 1% ownership of 3, and that way you spread your risk out a little bit. So for 5 grand, you get 1% ownership of 3 horses, and you have an upside there. And they've done very well with that. The cool thing is, even as a 1% owner, you still have breeding rights. So when they go to the shed, you can still get residual income if you're interested in that part, or you can sell out your stake, as I've done to my personal detriment. Okay.
I'm actually
David?
looking at Nebraska breds here currently.
I was going to say, Josh, you should buy into an Illinois bred, but it's a little,
So there are 6 Nebraska bred registered stallions.
6. All 6 of them?
Court Vision, Favorable Outcome, Giant Expectations.
Oh, he's in Nebraska?
Global Power.
Really?
Most Mischief, and Word. Wait, was Global Power? Isn't that a?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a Caleb horse?
Global Power? There's a global campaign.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe I'm confusing him with Global Campaign too. Okay, so there's 2 questions that are along the same lines in chat. Got David here with the what are your takeaways from the Holy Bull Gulfstream card, and Jay kind of come back and saying he didn't see anything that really impressed him. I would tend to lean towards Jay's opinion here, in that I don't think we saw any monsters in the Holy Bull. The undercard was more interesting than the Holy Bull itself. You had to hope that somebody would sort of take a big step forward in the Holy Bull, and I didn't see it. I didn't see that horse that I kind of had that wow factor. We'll see what the figures come back. I just don't think it's going to come back super impressive, and I honestly don't think that the winner of the Florida Derby comes out of the Holy Bull from any horse that I saw, unless they take a pretty substantial step forward. I think there's just better horses out there that we haven't seen yet.
I was talking to Andrew about this a little bit on the podcast. It might have been a podcast, maybe it was beforehand, but just kind of talking about, I think these first preps are just not what they used to be anymore. I think people have just realized, like, screw it. Like, the second prep is probably where we're going to see the real horses. So we'll see with the Fountain of Youth and the Risen Star, and I always forget the Oklahoma, or not the Arkansas one, but we'll see with those.
Well, there's Arkansas Derby and there's the Rebel. I think there's also that sort of thing with, and I know you touched on it quite a bit in Drake and Champagne with Andrew. There's this whole thing where it used to be it was graded stakes earnings, so you sort of had to keep your horse in racing. Now it's this point system, so you can show up to one of these 100-point races, finish second, and basically guarantee yourself a spot in the Derby starting gate. So trainers are literally training for that instead of running their horses. Well, let's just train them up. We'll get one big performance in one prep. We'll get a second place finish, and we'll get a Derby starter. And I think the reason that they went to the point system was the fact that there was a lot of tomfoolery that happened with graded stakes earnings. Things like the Super Derby would basically put a sprinter in the Derby starting gate every year, and people didn't want. People felt that these 6 furlong horses or these 2-year-old performers shouldn't be guaranteed a Derby start if they hadn't really done anything since. But what it's really done is it's allowed trainers to play this shell game of, I'm going to find the weakest prep that gets me enough points to get me into the starting gate. And that's not good for the sport, because you're seeing, we already have a problem of not seeing horses enough, and we're now exacerbating that problem. And a good flop with this sort of idea that Kyra Consort was impressive coming off the terrible break. Yeah, she was. I think we were all sort of against her there, And I think that was an impressive performance. She got it done what she had to get done. So I thought she was I think that was impressive just in the fact of she did what she needed to do, knew where the wire was, and got it done.
Yeah, I don't want to like take anything away from her because I mean she ran a big race given the trouble she had in the beginning, but the race also completely fell apart. So I almost wonder if to some extent did that break. I'm not going to say it helped her because she was going to be a closer anyway, but was the trouble maybe somewhat mitigated by the pretty fast pace up front. But no, she looked good, and they're off at Delta by the way.
Yeah.
I got a 178 Exacta box at Turfway Park, and I got $20 to win on this 8.
At Turfway?
Yes.
Are they running on top of each
to win
other?
On a 22 to 1? Nice.
0 minutes to post. They're
Josh is making sure that if it wins, he wins.
yeah, seriously.
I tried to do something at Delta, but
my 8 here at Delta is looking pretty game.
I played a 6-7 over 3-8 over 3-6-7-8 try.
Okay, cool.
Just a personal bet. I need 3 or 8 to get second though.
Well, 7 is looking quite gone at this point.
If it comes in 3-6 or 7-3 or 7-6, isn't going to help me much. I needed the 8.
Oh, is 3 going to run me down after I said that?
Nah, 7's got him.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
it's fine.
Okay.
Caleb said it. It's different.
Yeah, it's different than me saying it. Caleb counters me, bad juju there.
I already had my bad juju with Pratt in that last race at Santa Anita.
Dude, let's. I wouldn't have had the finale at Gulfstream, at Golden.
I wouldn't have either. So it's like,
it's like okay, but jeez,
what'd that pay anyway? I bet you it paid good.
You had the free square on the first leg, but I think
I bet you still probably get $2,000 out of it. Well, maybe not because the Pratt horse.
I thought it was like 1,100. I think is what I saw. Oh, let me pull it up.
1645.
Oh, see, okay.
Well, pretty good.
That's solid. Yeah, that's a fun little wager. If you can keep the ticket price down, those pay so well with the low takeout. And I think the sort of, I don't know, the computer money's not there. It seems to be it just seems to be it just pays a little better. So what do you need here to? Oh, Tiberius Mercurius is in this race?
I actually liked him here a little bit.
That horse is still in training? Oh, my God.
That looks like Current is getting the hot dog ride.
Oh, Current.
Josh, I knew you bet Current to win. What was your exacta?
178.
Can't believe he used Nautilus. He's like a South American horse. And he's a League of Legends champion. I miss one setting awful good, and he gets the distance.
Yep.
11's no slouch either, though. I mean, he's still traveling pretty well in hand. I think Current just dropped the anchor.
Yep. And the 7.
Brittany Vandenberg, I feel like she's one of those trainers that wins at her track at 30-something%, but just cannot take her game on the road for whatever reason. This 2 is coming on the outside, but it looks like no one's getting by the 1 or the 3.
Yeah. Boy, this 3 is being super game. Not. Oh.
Yeah, 3 was game as hell, but I think 1.
Wow, that 1 looked like that was a pretty bad stumble there mid-stretch.
All right, Josh, what's the bankroll at now?
I think I'm at 805.
At least you're getting good rebates, I hope.
Yeah, in Illinois? No, he's not.
That's all right. I'll get that $50 bonus from Twin Spires. I'm going to count that.
I'm going to fire a pick 5 at Delta, unfortunately.
Yeah, I am as well.
I'm gonna fire on Twin Spires because they're in a promo, but I can't ABC on Twin Spires, which is annoying. So I'm just
gonna
do
it manually. That's brutal.
Well, I'm just gonna do like 2 or 3 tickets manually. I'm not gonna do a full ABC.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
With 2 pretty Stone Cold singles, it shouldn't be too bad.
How much is your? You're probably doing the same thing I am. Skinny early, spready late.
Yeah, I'm gonna single the 4, ice cold single the 4 in the first leg. I'm gonna single A the 1 in the second leg, but I'm gonna have the 3 and the 5 on 1 ticket. And then I got 1, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7.
No, in the 11th.
Oh no, the 10th.
Oh, in the 10th.
I'm 6 deep there.
I have 1, 3, 4 in the 10th.
No, okay.
I looked at your 5 that you liked.
I am 1, 3, 4 over 5, 6, 7 in the 10th.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the 5 a long time. He's kind of the one I debated about throwing in.
Yeah.
11th race. I mean, I could reasonably single A the 2.
I'm 3 deep there. I'm 1, 2, 7.
1 scratched.
With the 1 scratch in the 11th?
Mm-hmm.
I don't show it on anything in the 11th. Scratched. You sure?
Yeah. Who took the money is scratched.
Oh, wow. Okay, my ADW does not have it scratched. That's... Okay.
Yep, he scratched.
That's weird.
So yeah, 2 is probably a single A, and I had 3, 7, and 9 as kind of Bs. My all A's ticket is only $1.50.
Yeah, it felt like one of those where you can. It's a pretty approachable sequence because of, the couple of the early legs where
who's
you
this
can be a little cheap,
on?
but
I mean, there was a good bump between the.
Yeah, they were rubbing
the top 2
photo already.
But I mean, if anything, I thought that the 3 may have found the 1 more so than vice versa. But
oh, this is a nice little cheap suite. Okay,
cheap suite. Where? In Vegas?
No, just a nice little pick 5 that's not crazy expensive to play. I get exposure that I want, and all good. Not that
this is one of those sequences where I have like potentially a single A in 4 out of the 5 races, and I just know I'm going to end up going A B B B and like not hit it. Like I always do that. But
it's always how it happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my all A's is $6. Come on, fire.
Oh man, look at that structure. You sending there, Mark? Holy cow. Well, we've actually reached time. We did our hour and a half here. So I don't know, Mark. Did you want? Well, you're broke. Caleb, are you broke too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will gladly wait another week and make you guys buy in again, so I don't just keep on.
Maybe this is Josh's actual strategy. He's just like milking it around 900 to keep getting a better bottle of bourbon.
Oh no, he wants a better bottle of bourbon. I mean, we know what the game.
I'm just gonna start show betting.
Start show betting. just really like you're gonna do the $50 show parlay.
Yeah, just like that always works so well for me.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this was fun. It was fun to do do something on a little Saturday night. A little bit more relaxed, to our live betting, not worry about capping the sequence or anything. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. As usual, you can check us at rock_lead on Twitter, onthewronglead.com, buy a t-shirt. I would say read our articles, but we've been really lax on that. I know we got some video content we've been wanting to do. It's just kind of gotten put on the back burner for a little bit, but we'll get some more stuff up there. But really appreciate you guys checking us out, and yeah, we'll catch you guys later.